Okay, so welcome to 300 Lavigne Street. It's hard because it's very dark out, but I can tell you that it is a very quiet street off of a King Avenue, which is a little bit busy. You got a very mature tree in the front, which you can't see in the dark. And the house has got clapboard siding for the most part and a little bit of like fake brick in the front. The garage itself, we'll go in and take a look at that at the end, but I'll take you through the house first. Built in 1970, as we talked about, same owner since 35 years or so. When you walk in, what is nice about this house is that wide staircase for the age of this house. You don't often see that. And then same thing going down to the lower level. It is cushion floor, but it is in great shape. So I'm just going to close the door behind me here. And they have a little spot here to put your shoes. That's kind of a little tuck in like that. And then you go up the stairs, 1, 2, 3, 4 stairs to get to your main level. And as you come around, you see you're into your open concept kitchen and dining room area. This is a closet, a coat closet, because there's no closet at the entry. With some storage. And all of the windows are PVC with the exception of this one, which is a fixed window, picture window. And I think there's one more that might be wood, but the rest of them have all been changed out to PVC. Everything is spotless in here. You can tell that the owners really did take care and are very proud of their house. The older style cabinetry, wood cabinetry, but it too is also in very good shape. As you can see, fair amount of storage. You got your drawers. The sink, they've done some updates. So you can see they changed out the faucet to a gooseneck, which is nice. No dishwasher, but stove with the over the stove microwave, and then your fridge. And this is a really big table. Like you could go with something smaller and give it even more room, but you do still have lots of space here. So one of the things I was thinking about was, you know, for aging in place, if you ever wanted to bring the washer dryer upstairs, you might be able to do it right there and sort of encase it in something. But that's something that you can decide on at a later date. This actually has a French door that you can close if you ever wanted to create separation between the dining and kitchen and the living room area. Hardwood floors, and they're in really good shape. Heat pump, as you can see, and almost floor to ceiling windows, both here and in the dining room. Now this is a big PVC window. This is an electric fireplace, but it does give off heat as well because they have it on and it's giving off some good heat. And then, as I mentioned before, the heat pump and the way that it's located would cool and heat this entire space here and into the kitchen and the dining room area. This is a wooden door, and to me, when I open the door and I take a look at it, you've got your original hardware on here, which is really kind of cool. And then the door, I wouldn't be surprised to find out that this door is a Douglas fir door because it's a solid wood door and they've just painted it out because it's got the emboss on there. But very nice. And then a concrete step out on the front. Nobody would ever use that door actually because, you know, the side door is just so much more convenient. So as you come through here, you get into a hallway. You have another closet here, and it's also where they keep their accessories for their central vac, because there is a central vac. And then really good size rooms, like really good size rooms. This is obviously what they use as the primary, and it does have the acoustic tiles in this room and good size closets. In here so you can see it goes all the way back to the back wall there. Now, one thing I do want to bring attention to, but it's very subtle, is that this is actually paneling on the walls that was painted over, and I can see that from my camera it looks like it's a dark yellow, but it's not. It's like a really, really soft, creamy, buttery. It's just the lighting that's giving that illusion. Again, a huge window here. Now, this is what they were talking about not being egress, because the window size itself is well over what you would need for the code of today for egress. It's just that the type of window that it is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this or not. Let's see if I can pull this up. Oh yeah, here we go. So what you have here are sliders. So even when you open that up as wide as what it could go, it's not today's code for egress. And this is one of those windows that the top part is fixed and it is the wood window, and then the bottom sliders are the PVC. But I can tell you, I'm not a little person, and if there was a fire, I'd get my butt through there. As long as I could get my head through, I'd squeeze my butt through there, no problem. But it's one of those things where if you ever were to decide to change out that window, you just change the design of the window, the style of window that's there, and have it so that it is what is the code of today. So again, hardwood floors through here, and it is, again, in very, very, very good shape. Original hardware on all of the doors, but painted out and everything is in pristine condition. No smells, no humidity, nothing like that. And then you come into the bathroom, which is, for the age of this house, is actually a really good size. And it too is in beautiful shape. You got crown molding. This is ceramic tile. And I know it's the original ceramic tile, but it's lovely. It's very cute. And then it's the matching one on the countertop here with a good size mirror, more modern lighting, toilet, PVC window, and then the tub. And again, the tub is in really, really good shape, a little dated, what you can see by the faucets, but you know what? It's in great shape. You can tell they very much took care of this house. And what's is also nice to have is a nice size linen closet here. And initially I thought, well, maybe you could move your washer dryer up here if you ever wanted to have it upstairs, but it's not very deep. So that's why I was kind of thinking about the kitchen idea. All right, so from here, we turn to the right and go into the second bedroom that's on this floor. And it is, I think, the same size as the one on the other side. And again, I'm looking at it going, wow, that looks really yellow, like a mustard yellow, but it's not. It's almost like a soft caramel, maybe soft color, but the lights are making it look this dark. And in this one, they have the changed out the it's not the acoustic tiles, but in this room as well is the paneling, and you can hardly even see where the lines of the panels are. It's all been painted out, and with the crown molding. When you look at this wall, is sort of where you can see, I'll take a quick look up close so you can see there's a little bit of a pattern to it, a texture to it, and that's because it is the paneling that's on it. So electric heat throughout the main part. And as I mentioned, electric fireplace with the heat pump here. So from here, we're going to go downstairs. A little bit of creaking. It's 1970. And this as well has got a good wide staircase going down to the bottom of the stairs. And at the very bottom of the stairs, you have a closet. Which is great. To your right, you have the mechanical room, and what they used is obviously like a little craft room or where he made his wine. There's lighting there as well. Beadboard, which is kind of nice. This is the real wood beadboard. Your central vac, your hot water tank, which they have lined just for extra efficiency. And I'm assuming that at one time the laundry room would have been down in this room. I'm just looking at the piping, assuming that that's what it was, because I see the plug-in behind here. But right now it's being used solely as storage, and there's your 200 amp panel. And there is your bags of pellets. So back through this room, we're going to hang right, and you're into a large rec room down here. This is a really good sized space. It's got the suspended ceilings. This is an old Humidex, if you're familiar with those. So it brings in fresh air, but it also doesn't change the air to room temperature. So a lot of people don't use them in the wintertime because they don't like that it brings in the colder air. All PVC windows down here, and then here is your pellet stove, which, as you can see, they do use, and it's nice and toasty down here. Very warm. You've got, again, beadboard paneling. You got a little built-in bar over here. And then this is all laminate flooring, but it's all in really, really, really good shape. There's no smell. There's no mildewy, moldy, damp smell in here whatsoever. And then you come into a really nicely appointed laundry room with storage. And as you can see, I mean, they even do their ironing down here. Lots of room for extra storage. And even a little there's your other little sink. And then closet. And then from here, you have your second full bathroom. Now this one is obviously a little more dated. They have probably the lift kit for the toilet. And then behind the door here is a small shower, which is lifted up a little bit. It'll do in a pinch and good for guests. And then your third bedroom, which is here. And with the closet over here. So I'm going to finish this off, and then I'll do a separate one just for the garage. Unfortunately, it's really kind of a drag. You can't see the backyard, but it is quite cute. So